Get ready. Roll him, roll him, roll him. Nice. So today's already been an interesting day, just adding to the chaos. Mel and Brad are both on 2 pothole shoots this morning. We get a call from Mel just after 5. He's stuck just at the edge of the pothole. And we've had so much rain, like we've had 2 inches of rain. And then to cap that off, we wake up to fog so thick you can't see 30 meters. So, and if we can't see, I mean, we can't spot. If we can't spot, we don't get to hunt, you know. So it just complicates things. Now, we're all relying on some of the hunts that we had lined up. And, you know, the hunt that I'm watching now, there's a bunch of specks, a bunch of Canadas, and some ducks in there. And I saw them in there a couple days ago before the rain. The fog is starting to lift just a little bit now. Visibility is probably just over 100 yards. So I'm going to head back there now and have a quick look and hopefully see something.
People working on the oil lease. That would be why there's no birds in there. Well, that one's out of the question.
Oh, I can hear him in there. Oh yeah. I can hear him in there. Deep in the field. I can hear the honkers starting to roll now. So those are way that way, and that's where they were last night. So every indication right now to me seems that it's, you know, on track for tomorrow and doing exactly what they did last night. The only thing I don't have is a reference on numbers, and that'll be determined later when the fog lifts, if it lifts. Now, I've seen this before, and I don't want to ever repeat that, because we had a full moon by night followed by fog, and for 3 days it crippled us. I mean, by the end of that, we had no hunts left. We had no clue where the birds were. I'm a little bit anxious right now going into the next 3 days, not knowing what this fog's going to do, but I guess the only thing we can do is, you know, rely on our expertise and pray a little bit. So I just rolled back to the lodge just to grab a coffee as I zip by, and Mel texts me, says he's on his way in. So he got all of his ducks. I can't wait to hear his drama that he had this morning in the dark. That definitely would have stressed him out. Well?
Oh yeah, really good for having the truck 100 yards from the hunt right behind us. It was awesome.
Nice. Blood pressure go up a bit when the truck got stuck 100 yards from the pond?
No, we were close enough.
Yeah.
He seen me going in a little tight to where I had to come around. I could see where I was going. And he was going to tap me on the shoulder, and he didn't. And all of a sudden I'm going, oh no. And I thought I'd get out, but no.
Well, I got the text. It was 25. I went, all right, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
But it was good. It was good.
You know what happened to Aaron one time? This goes back about 10 years ago, but south of the lake, it had snowed, and I had the white crew cabs, the white older Ford crew cabs, and he drove in and couldn't stop it, right? And he's on the upwind side of the pond.
Yeah.
Slides the truck basically into the cattails. They set up, shot a limit of mallards with the white truck in the snow right behind them.
Oh boy.
Well, I know. And then we went and pulled them out, and it was just bizarre. And if it didn't snow, well, A, if he didn't snow, he wouldn't have slid in.
Yeah.
But lucky he had a white truck in the snow, and it just,
Oh, I
you know, it never ends.
The best thing about Ongaro's is that you get a brand new Benelli Super Black Eagle as a
To take home.
take home.
Yeah,
That's
of
nice.
course.
Great.
Yeah, yeah. We just hand them out. Compliments, Vanelli. Here. Mark, you guys want, you just leave your guns on that back deck.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll just take them, get them clean for the next group. Turn around, Dave. Here we go.
Hey, thanks for all the meals. They're awesome.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. The turnaround basis is you say goodbye to them and they start cleaning again for the next crew. And great, it's hectic. And then go shopping and buy all dairies and everything.
There you go.
You want to know what it's like? Then come, I'll show you. I'll show you. Come. This is what we see on turnover days. Mud. What my job is on a turnaround day, clean from top to bottom. 7 hour clean, like it takes me 7 hours to clean the whole lodge.
Here we go, trip to Edmonton, turnover day. Never a dull moment around here, you know, it's just go, 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 and that's what it is. Hopefully the bus makes it. See ya. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. Ready? Go, 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 go. Four. Nice. That was a bonus round.
Yeah, so we just take them apart. If there's been any water or, you know, the conditions we've had in the last little bit, you see it's all covered with dust and everything in there. So that's why we do this. Just to make sure that they're flawless every time. We just spray them down with bar salt to get any of the dirt out. So every 2.5 days they all get it going over. And then we don't have the trouble of something not working. That just cleans the bore out. There, she's ready to go for the next hunt.
Kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. That was unbelievable. Beautiful. Come on out. I'll give you a tour. I'll give you a quick tour.
There you
Oh, I didn't park very well, did I? Watch that first step.
All right.
What I'm doing here is we're just making a lazy U. That's basically all we use with the big bush. The wind's coming out of the west. I set up for kind of a southwest because the wind finder tells me it's going to change through the night. So, because we're here fairly early, I don't want to get caught having to move a whole bunch of stuff because the wind changes on us. The birds are all coming from that tower over there. The ducks are all basically in these willows. So we just want to make them comfortable so that they'll hit the spread and not look at the trees. And because it's trees, they're pretty used to seeing that. Good. I think we're good to go.
Mel Bar, what's he say? Uh-oh, Mel's stressing. Once the guides go hunting and the rest of us are out spotting, the work's already been done for those hunts. And there's really nothing we can do if a hunt goes sideways. Well, he just texted, he said the geese are laughing at him. And he hasn't seen any of his ducks yet. And I mean, here ducks have been puddling here for half an hour, but I don't know that they've fed yet. So we'll see. It's gonna inch up a little bit more. And I mean, the sad part is there's nothing we can do for the guys that are out there hunting now. The hunters or the guides. You just, all you can do is feel for them, really. And Mel's a good guy, though. I know he interpreted the hunt right, and it's a matter of being patient on a hot day like this. It's only 7, and I've been doing this long enough where if I counted the number of times I've shot limits of ducks in the last 15 or 20 minutes of daylight, I wouldn't have enough fingers and toes. So the key is not to panic and stick it out sometimes right till dark. Or last 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you'll get it done. So I'll just give him a little bit of, give Mel a little bit of inspiration here, and
Kill him! Well, you got one.
oh wow, yeah, there. Look at all these ducks right here. Cute little guys, teal. But we're interested in the 1,500 mallards that are right over that hill. Typically at a pothole like this, we'd be done so quick in the morning, like 15 or 20 minutes. Because there's geese here and because it's on crop, we want to stay in here as long as we possibly can and actually pound these birds off the crop. So, there's no rush for us to get out in the morning. I mean, if it was a pea field, we may not even attempt the geese. We may just shoot the ducks and get out. But we're going to sit here tomorrow morning for as long as we can till the flight's over and really rock them.
Get down. Get the door closed. Okay, get ready. Go, 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 go! More in front.
Jason, 21. 21 of his 25. Mel's hurt, and he had 5 geese, 6 ducks, and he said even the geese or the ducks are hurting. So I don't know what's going on there. They might be ganging up on me. It wouldn't be the first time they come in with a bunch of birds and make it sound like they didn't get any just to stress me out. It's their little way of sticking it to me. This is definitely one of my favorite parts of the game here. Just when, you're sitting here, your hunt's buttoned up, the geese are starting to leave now. It's just, you can breathe easy. At least you can, and you hope the rest of the team's doing all right.
Go, 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 go!
Oh boy. This is bizarre. Well, that was pretty cool. I mean, those geese just flew right over us. I mean, that's why this is so much fun, because you never know what's gonna happen, and it's always exciting, to be that close to birds. I mean, you had a couple hundred speckled bellies fly over me, like point blank range, and now I just have lots of ducks just wheeling right over me, and it's cool. I can see their crops are full. Get a good feed, and anyhow, now I've got to get in there real quick and figure out, how I'm gonna hunt this in the morning, and then figure out a way in. I gotta get a truck back here, so time to do that and get it done before it gets dark.
Well, our hunt tonight didn't go quite as way we wanted it to. It was good at the end of the night, but they just did not do it in the early part of the night. Checked the spread quite a bit, moved a lot of stuff, thinking shadows were getting me, but No, the birds just did not want it, and they just didn't do it. So we got 20 birds. It you know, it was good in the end. Should have been a lot better, but can't figure it out. Tried to do everything I could. Didn't get it done. Not the way I wanted to get it done.
You know, when a hunt goes sideways, it really is at that point it's trivial, or it's water under the bridge, and all you can do is you can feel for the clients, you can feel for the guide, and all we can do at that point is focus on putting on a great next hunt for these hunters. I can't see. Go, 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 go! Yeah, we're gonna set up right there. So I'm just gonna leave my spotlight right here. Boom. So this morning what I set up was kind of a neat setup, because there's a bunch of geese here as well. So I'm putting a bunch of goose decoys on the swaths behind us, and I've got some speckled belly and some Canada geese decoys, and then I'm putting some speck and Canada floaters in behind me, and then I'll run, well, behind me, but actually it'll be in front of us on the pond, and then I'll run 2 big long arms of the duck decoys, and that's just gonna funnel those ducks into the hole. Ready? Okay, kill these pickbirds, guys. Triple! Woo! And what it'll do is it'll allow the geese to kind of line up on these, because the ducks will puddle. The geese don't necessarily always want to puddle. Some will, and we just want the decoys behind us here on the land to keep those birds on track and drifting right over us. Go, 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 go! And we're going to be concealed in some boxes right in that natural strip of cover. It's only about 6 feet long, and the boxes are 6 feet. Go, 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 go! Yeah, I've done this a ton of times. It should be pretty clean and easy, you know, and with geese, concealment's the big thing. So this is where they fed yesterday. Should be good, you know. Always a little bit nervous, so.
Straight up.
Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go. What are they? I don't even know what they are. Ah, go, go, go! Yeah, go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! All right, you know, it worked out real well this morning. I mean, we probably could have killed 500 ducks in here. It was crazy. They just kept coming and coming and coming. We were waiting for some geese, but you know, I think they had all their ducks done. I had 6 guys, 48 ducks in about 20 minutes. Go, 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 go! Ready? Go, straight up and back. You know what's funny is hearing the guys talk, you know, after the ducks were all shot. It was just like they just couldn't believe how many ducks were doing it and just perfectly in the hole every time. And, you know, shooting them's cool, but you don't get to see them do that and do the backstroke over the decoys and land at your feet. And I'm really glad they got to experience that. And
Highlights, to be honest, not even shooting the ducks, just laying down and seeing all these birds come in. It's an amazing sight. Pretty cool.
Yeah, watching hundreds upon hundreds just keep coming in and coming and coming. That was beautiful.
Just to see the sunrise, the hundreds of ducks helicoptering in, that was really something.
it was a good one.
Your ducks come in the way mine were supposed to, so that's perfect. No, it's good. I'm glad they got it.
And it was pretty. Like, they were all all of them here to the bus.
See, if they wouldn't have had that one, they wouldn't believe that we actually
Well,
do this.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So
And it was constant. Like if I never seen anything like it. Like constant.
did you burn it
till-
or is it good?
Oh yeah. it's gone.
How many geese did you get?
9. I got to go back for 3 more. It was just too deep. I got to
So
take
you
the
had
dog.
9 altogether?
12.
12?
12.
You just got to go get the other 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
48 and 12. It's good.
Yeah, 48 and 12. Perfect. So what did you guys think?
Great day. This is a trip maker.
I knew it would happen. It didn't happen yesterday, but I knew it would happen this morning.
We earned it yesterday. We
Yeah.
did it this
That's
morning.
awesome. That's super. You guys had a great hunt.
More than made up for it.
Nice. It's Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, these are hot. Large, extra large.
Awesome. Yay.
These are nice. These are max 5. Alberto, you want one? Sure. This way you can hide in the kitchen.
I can flatten it out. It looks like one of these punk kids.
These are pretty heavy duty hats for form fits, eh?
These are the boots.
Size 11 in the top.
These are nice boots. You know, we're always, when we're spotting, we're always in and out of mud holes and
Is this how Christmas works at your house? You open everything and the kids have to wait for an hour? Open that crap up.
here, 11D.
That's Jeff.
Yeah. Look at that new pair of dancing shoes.
Jeff,
Nice.
your wife can't wait to see you in shorts and rubber boots.
These are waders. 11R. The ultimate.
Me. Dustin again. Boy, you were a good boy this year.
Yeah. Santa loved me. We're hunting tonight.
Alberto. Oh, here we go. What do we got here?
All I know is if you're wearing
Hunting hoodies.
Well, don't take them out. Just
There you go. What's this? Medium? Jay, you want to try that on? There you go. That's Jeff's.
Super Bowl size?
Yeah. Hunting hoodies.
awesome.
How's that? Model.
nice.
I guess we weren't good to Santa this year.
Yeah, you don't want one in
No, that's perfect. Oh, these are
Maybe
nice.
next year.
You're a 9, right, Jay?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Here's your new spotting boots.
All right.
Look at those pants.
I know, I love them.
Those will be nice for hunting. Oh! Ho, ho! Look at these cute little things. They're so easy.
Oh, Mel. They're elegant.
Here, try them on, Mel. See if they fit.
Before time.
Try them. Oh.
How much do you want to bet they're just a little too big? Because I take a 7.5.
Oh!
Some kind of awesome. They fit perfect.
There you go. There's your spotting boots.
I make a little
I'll
footprint.
take your old ones, Mel.